Daar ben ik. Lekker vroeg. Hallo Elma. Even deze weg doen hier. Hey Lange. Moet even kijken, want volgens mij staat mijn camerabeeld anders. Hebben jullie een goed beeld of moet die andersom? Goedemorgen Elma. Hallo Sabine, goedemorgen. Goed beeld, goed zo. Dat is al stap 1, hebben we dat alvast gehad. Hebben we dat alvast gehad. Oké, nou houden we hem zo. Superbe. Ja. Ik ga geen kerstliedjes zingen, als jullie het goed vinden. Ik ben even aan het kijken. Nog een Elma. Wat gezellig, al die Elma's. Hoi Elma. Gezellig. Het is vroeg hè jongens. And of course all others here. Yeah, hello to everybody. Am I a little bit early, I believe? Just wait a few minutes. Hallo Rianne. En dan gaan we deze maken. Deze gaan we maken. Dans, die gaan we proberen. Dat is al heel wat. Hey Sylvia. Okay, I'm going to look if we have a lot of English viewers and a lot of Dutch viewers, so I will do it in both languages. If people really want... It was tonight. No, Penny. Tonight is Christmas Eve. I am not going live on Christmas Eve. I do a lot of things, but I'm not going live on Christmas Eve. Actually, to be honest, I'm going in the sauna after this live, and then my holiday starts. Als iemand geen Engels verstaat van de Nederlandse kijkers, zeg heel even, want dan vertaal ik ook dingen in het Nederlands. En anders gaan we hem in het Engels doen. So for your English, if you don't understand Dutch, I will do it in English. That's funny, right? Okay, we are at 11. I think that's enough to start. Right? I think so too. First of all, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas tomorrow. And wishing you everything that is wishable. And a lot of creativity and health. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Hello, Lulia. As I said, we're going to make this one. So, a little bit of work done. So, I hope you just all gonna join. I have my tablet next to me. But I have a little bit of a delay in there. So, if I'm a little bit late responding, Inge's helping me with the links. Of course, you know, www.A1CREATIVES.fun. That is our website. I'm going to turn my camera down and see in a few minutes, no, in 1 minute, what I will see on my tablet. What you can see. Let me take this down. I think that's good. Oh, why am I turning like this? Yes, oh, that's great. Well, I work from this side up, so the first thing we're gonna do is to make these gears from Zuri. I know that Sandra's Hobby Shop has them. And A1 Creatives is the distributor for Europe. So if you have a shop in Europe that wants to sell them, contact us at Acrylic One. And, well, that's start from here. Let's put this aside so it's not in my way. Very important. Let's put it here. So we have a canvas. I have my stencil, also from Hobby Shop Sandra. I bought it on the Creado. Oh, jammer Carla. Maar ook dan kun je veel leren. Hello Hazar. Merry Christmas, sweetie. Wij gaan zeker plezier hebben. Wat we gaan doen is, what we're going to do is stenciling and making molds. So, of course, I made some in the beginning, so you can also see the results. But at the end of the life, I can demold these for sure. You see all these? Can I see it like this? They are very, very pretty. Hi, Cora. They're very pretty. They have so much detail in there. And there are two of them, the Gears 1, the Gears 2. Don't ask me which one is what. But they're all different, and I have to say they're one of the prettiest gears I've ever seen. I have to admit. So let's make some A1 Creatives. We do it in black this time. And we're going to stencil in black too. First I'm going to put everything in the mold. And then what we have left, we're going to make the stenciling about. So I have a silicone cup. We have them from A1 Creatives too, but they are a lot smaller. And I want to do this one, and I want to stencil, so I need a little bit more this time. I just have the A1 Creatives black powder. And I have, and this is a bigger set, the A1 Creatives liquid. So the ratio is 1 to 2, so 1 part liquid, 2 parts powder. So let's make about, I think 50 will do. I think even less, but it doesn't matter because we want to stencil. And I can always fill my other molds. 52, I do it for that. So we need 104 of this. So that's 156. My spoon, 156. So I just put in the powder. Like I magically came there. Okay, then we can put this away. And we take a stick. I'm not reading the comments now, so I hope Inge will say hello to you all. Just stir, nothing special, doesn't take too long. Just make sure there are not any thick things in there. But it goes really smooth actually. So as you see, the black is really, really black. Let me take back. Hey Inge, goedemorgen allemaal. Hallo Sonja. Jeannette, hallo. Gezellig. So, I think this will do. Just put some powder that I always sitting on the side. You see, it's like a pancake stuff. I made this one a while back, and I'm always using it to put my stick on so it doesn't come to my other stuff. So let's take these molds, and we just, can you see this? Yeah, just pour like 2/3 of them. It will needs to set a little bit. And I made way too much. Doesn't matter because I also have the lion here, but I need something left to make the texture. If you fill them, you're just gonna move the mold like this, tick a little bit so it gets into the small parts, so you get beautiful, beautiful gears. So as I said, I had too many, so I can make this one too, because I don't need that much of the A1 Creatives to make my stenciling paste. as I will do in a minute. Same thing here. Just take your mold, shove it a little bit upside down so it gets in everything. If you have very detailed molds with small, good morning Asmai. If you have really, like, I didn't even do it with this one. This is the zodiac sign, Leo. And it came out perfectly, actually. So I don't need to use a brush, but you can use a brush if you want to put it in there and make it extra, take up extra the texture. But it's not necessary here. So we leave these two to dry and hope they are not too much in the way. Then I have some left and I want to make my stenciling. So if you use ATP powder, it is actually a powder that will thicken your, hey Kim, hope you're well baby, to thicken your liquid actually. So you can make it as thick as you like it. You don't have to be, some people like thick texture, some people like thin texture. I like it very thick because I really like it to smoothen over my stencil. So it is very nice if it will get really thick. So I will just put in 1 spoon. I take my stick again and I'm just gonna stir. Just to see what it does. Because I can put something in, but I can never take something out. So this is not thick enough for me, but maybe, let me put it there so you can see it, but maybe thick enough for some of you. I just need a little bit more because I really need a thick paste. I love that because it can't go under my stencil. I miss you too, Kim. I'm so happy you're a little bit more healthy again. I even wish a little bit more. Good morning, Roberta. Merry Christmas. All the way from Italy. So we're making texture with A1CREATIVES. Ah, look guys, love that texture. So I can get rid of this one. So the ATP powder, you put in just a little bit to make things thicker. Ooh, let me put it over there so it's not in my way. Okay, let's make some texture. I have this stencil, it's from Sandra's hobby shop Sandra, I never know. And we just take, let me see, what will we take? Let's take this one. I'll put this one on my mold so it doesn't stick. And I just take some out. And just go smoothly over the sides. You see how great that works? I like it to be here in the corners. I like a little bit there. Just a little bit more. Because A1CREATIVES doesn't attach to plastic, it is really nice because I just leave it to dry and then take it off after. It takes some time to dry, I think maybe 10 minutes before my texture because it's really, really thin. And so we can do, whoop, I need to make sure my stencil is not getting away. Come on. So just put it here. Just take the exit off. And there's your stencil. This doesn't matter. You can take it like this, but you won't see it later on. So let's take off my black here. Put it over there and put this aside. Let me see where I can put my stencil now. That was a great one. It will stick to this. I will put it here on a plastic cup. So, hello Claire, hello Anu. So, the stenciling, yeah, okay, I was a little bit out of my line here, but it doesn't matter because we're going to work with structure paste, and structure paste will make sure this goes away. But it's just, I love it. And you see black is really black. So A1CREATIVES with ATP powder, and you get some beautiful, beautiful textures. I'm so glad you're all here, guys. So put this aside for a little bit to dry. I wish I had more room. Let's put this aside. Okay. As I said, the gears I already made yesterday. So I put them out. And I also made this one. And this one is the lion from the zodiac sign. You see all these details. It is so beautiful. Hello, Iris. So, this is the zodiac mold. I will show you. This one. It's a really large one, but I really love it. And I think it was Iris, but I'm not sure. If you really want to get into these letters and get this texture out, you need to go in there with a brush. Take it a lot, but just fill this on and just pull it in with a brush. If you do that, you clear the brush in a little cup of water, but never put that water into the sink because it will, A1CREATIVES hardens into water. So clean your brush, take it out and leave it to dry. Then your brush will stay. Well, don't take a good brush for it because this is my A1 brush and it's not going to survive very much longer, I think. But never put it into the sink. That's very, very important because you're not going to be happy. Of course, we have all the zodiac signs. And I'm going to show you what I did with the lion. For the lion, I used, let me put this under it. I used 2 alcohol inks from Tim Holtz. I used the Valencia and the Caramel. A link for the UK. Lulia, I think it is Hobbylicious. Hobbylicious has the A1CREATIVES. And they have the Zuri molds for sure. And otherwise it is Mr. Resin. He also has Zuri molds and he has the A1CREATIVES. Yeah, the layer is stunning, right? And I'm very easy with my painting with the inks because I suck at painting. So then you all know. So I'm just gonna put it here, over there, and just make my brush do something. So you don't need to be very good in painting, as I am definitely not. So let's make this boy an orange boy because the Dutch love the orange lion. It is our lion. The orange is our color in the Netherlands. Thank you, Penny. Just make sure you get it all. You need to work fast, as I'm not doing. Let's give him some orange cheeks. That'll be nice. Orange cheeks. And it is forgivable. It is not so that if you do something wrong, it will be ugly afterwards, because it is not. So, other way up, Karen. As you see, I don't use any gesso because it doesn't need gesso. A1 Creatives is such a great product. It doesn't need gesso. It just takes in all the colors. It gets really, really hard. And it is really easy. I didn't even need any support for this mold. Although this mold has very, very many, you know, these, how do you say that? These small pieces here, they didn't break. And I let it in there for about, I think, 2 hours, just to be sure. So, this is the first thing. Don't judge me on my coloring, it will come. It will be all good afterwards. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And actually, after I'm using the antique paint, it is so forgiven. It even says, Karen, you can paint. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? Ah, bonjour, Beatrice. Joyeux Noël. Let me see if I'm there. I always love watching Dutch fans because of all the orange. Yeah, you see all the orange. Well, I can't make it any more orange than this. And this is what it's gonna look like afterwards. So don't judge me yet. I need to dry this a little bit before I will put on the antique paint. But the alcohol ink will dry so quickly. It will dry so quickly, so that's great. Then I will take out my antique paint. One is from Stamperia, from Antonis. You can go a long, long way with this one. This is awesome stuff. Yeah, a pink fun, yeah, right. So me, right? So pink. Okay, let me put in some paste over here and close it up again. So I will take out my brush. I put in turpentine all the time because you need turpentine to clean your brushes after you use this. I'm just gonna make it brown. Be sure you get in all the details and every little stripe, so you are getting some depth in there. Afterwards we're gonna take it all off again, so no, not all. The depth will stay. You missed my pink. Look at my pink heat gun. Look at that. You know I have pink. I think they don't make it in normal people colors or something. Okay, I'm going to tell Hadri that I'm live. I am live at A1 Creatives. Okay, so I'm back again. So just put it over there. Make sure you get all the small details so you get a lot of depth afterwards. It's maybe my light that's missing here. So you need baby towels to get rid of the excess. You can make this in any color you like. If you want a brown line, you can make a brown line. If you want a red line, you can make a red line. Alcohol ink works perfectly. Also the liquid acrylics from Finnabair work great with that. Actually, everything works great on A1CREATIVES because in comparison with resins like Epoxy, it just doesn't need any gesso because it will take up your color immediately. It is cheaper. You can let your kids play with it because it's not toxic, so it's ideal. So let's put this back in my turpentine. Let's take some baby towels and let the magic work. And you can get off as much as you like. So if you like it to be dark, you can leave it dark. Just take off less excess. I like this one. Actually, I like this one better than the first one I did. The colors are better. Not sure why. But I like it to be a little bit more brown. Sorry guys, I like this a little bit more brown. You can make it way lighter if you like to. But actually, I like it this way. What do you think? As a finish, I'm gonna dry this a little bit. I was thinking of you in there. Hello Claire, how are you? I was live, sweetie. I will answer you in a minute. So, okay. And then we have the Finnabair wax. These are the old packages, I believe, but you're going a long way. This one is the Firebird, and it is, as it said, fire. So let's highlight my lion with that. Just go over it smoothly. Give him some great colors. And actually make even more depth than we did with the Untitled Paint. So with multiple layers, you get multiple depth. Thank you, Adri. You're busy. I know, honey. You have to work, I guess. So, I really love this. Let's make his eyes even come out more. So what do you think? It's way more prettier than we did in the beginning, right? It's perfect. Yes, it looks like a lion now. I forgot some parts because I want to work fast. So, the gears, as you can see, let me grab a baby towel for myself. So my hands are a little bit more clean. As you see in my in the canvas I did, you see these gears here. Okay. These are the gears when they are done. So I put them in black because I just don't like putting black gesso on everything. And that's, oh no, it's not a problem, sweetie. Have a great Christmas. So, it doesn't need gesso at all. So why just not make it in black immediately? But as you saw, my gears were blue. I used from Fabrika Dekoro, the metallic turquoise. This one, the metallic turquoise, is beautiful. And the benefit of this one is actually that it will, now, come on. I'm trying to take something out of here. It doesn't work. It will cover your black in one strike. And I love that. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Hobby Shop Sandra has that also. Inge will put in a link, I hope. If not, well, then not. Just taking the brush, put it in there, and because they are gears, I always start on the side. Because otherwise, you can't hold your gear anymore without getting very, very dirty. So, we did this. Let's put it on here. Just dab it in so you have everything. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? Hello, Marja. It just covers in one stroke. Love that. So this was the metallic from Fabrika Dekoro, the Turquoise. Let's dry this. Ja, echt een hele mooie kleuren. Zo, ze hebben allemaal hele mooie kleuren. Het voordeel is dat ze gewoon direct super dekkend zijn. Merci, Bea. As I can show you some other colors of the metallic, I have the Bounty. It is a little bit blue with green. It's also a gorgeous color. Bluish, greenish. It's also a beautiful one. And they are not that expensive. I think these are like €3.25. So it's not like you're getting cans of like €8 or €9 or more, even more. This is a cinnamon. Oh. Isn't that beautiful? It is so beautiful. It's a cinnamon color. Yeah, the blue-green is beautiful. It's like amethyst or something. So let's put this aside and take out my... Because you think I'm not going to bore you with 5 gears. I already made these yesterday. And I also made the fancy symbols. These are the fancy symbols from Zuri. Let me put this. Okay, die kant op. These we already got. I just need to make the eyes of the lion black, and I will do that later on. Just put out the Firebird again. And just gonna highlight these pieces. Very gentle. If you are, how do you say that, hard-handed or something like that, just make sure that you take your middle finger, because for some reason you don't put any pressure that will be too hard on there. Your middle finger will not pressure that much as your pointing finger. Don't know what the name is in English. So if you are scared you are going too deep into the molds, just use your middle finger. If you're not, because you don't care, just take this one. And now I have 2 dirty fingers, as you can see. It's just, A1CREATIVES is so beautiful in details. I showed a picture on the Facebook group, the difference between A1CREATIVES and Epoxy Resin. First of all, this is, you can do with your kids because it's not toxic. But the details are so much better, because if A1CREATIVES is drying, it's just expanding a little bit. So it takes everything out of your detail in the molds. So let's do this one. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm still in the picture, I hope. Okay, let me show you the details now from the gears. Here's more light. They are so detailed. So, let's clean my dirty fingers and get back to the canvas. And I think it's already dry, I'm hoping. Because drying A1 Creatives is not what I like to do, because I like to dry it on a natural heat. Thanks, Cora. Ja, ziet gaaf uit, hè? Al die gears. If you see the mold, you're like, okay, that's nice, but not that nice. But if you see them like this, they are awesome. So let's take out our. Let me check if it's actually dry. Oh. So I didn't lie. But before I do this, I'm going to make my lion. Having some. This is the liquid acrylic from Finnabair. It's ink black. It's really, really black. And I want to have my lion to have really black eyes. So I'm looking for a thin brush. Well, I hope I can be not as hard-handed. Here are his eyes. Let's give him some dark eyes. And I think his nose has to be black too. Just because a nose from an animal needs to be black. Yes, I can live with this, I guess. Hello, Miranda. Look. So now we have a really, really beautiful lion. People are sending me all kinds of messages. I can have reference of the first blue by Fabrika Dekoro. It is the metallic turquoise. We will give it in later. It doesn't matter. I just see I blew my mold, my casting here because I touched it. Great job, Karen. Not. So let's put in this one. And then I'm going to use from Fabrika Dekoro the Rustic Paint. The Rustic Paint, I put them on top. If you can see, there with texture in there. So that's great. And they have them in so many colors. They have them in the redwood. They have them in rusty iron. Well, we all love rusty iron, right? They have them in the ruby. You see the difference between the two? They have them in the gray beige. They have so many colors. Like this is ochre. They have way a lot of colors. I can't even name them all. We'll have to watch this later. Saturday is fixing electric. Oh, Scott. Doesn't matter. Merry Christmas to you. And hope everything is okay. Ja, Cora, dat is echt vet, hè? Dus ik maak deze gewoon open. En omdat ze zijn best klein. They're really small. So I'm going in with always using my Stamperia brush because I like it. I'm not doing the sides now because it will take too long. And it will bore you for sure. I will do that later on. I'm just dabbing it so it will hold the texture. I will show you up close. You see, there's a lot of texture in there. All those bubbles. Yeah, they are not only great, Beatrice, but they are also cheap. They are not as expensive as Finnabair, and the paste of Finnabair drying really, really quickly. I'm sorry to say, but that's the truth. And I'm only promoting things that I like. So this one is not, it's actually, really, as I said, it is €3.25. So this is not so important because here is the lion comes here. So I just make it a little bit less textured because you won't see it afterwards. And it dries really, really quick, so I don't have to dry it for an hour before it is dry enough. And as you see, the A1 Creatives I did to make the texture with the ATP powder. It is just taking up the color as my gears did. So no gesso needed for your canvas. After I do this, I'm going to check your comments because I think I missed a lot of this. It's always, I'm always going into my creativity and forget that you're there too. Talking to myself, like always. Okay. So, as I said, I do the sides later on because we don't have time for, yeah, we have time, but it will take a lot of time and it is not very nice for you to watch. Okay, let me see if I got it all. I need to always check my canvas on different sides. And that the black is coming through, I don't mind, because afterwards I'm going to highlight, or try to highlight these, with the Firebird wax again. I think I got it all. Just put it in water, close my lid. You see as it dries, it gets a little bit more dark. Let me see up pigments. Hoeveel potjes hier nog extra af te dekken? Maar weet ik niet, Sonja, want ik heb ze eigenlijk pas net. Ik zou het zelf, ja, ik ben daar een ei in, maar het kan nooit kwaad. Laten we dat zeggen, het kan nooit kwaad. Now we have a store who sells the molds and I start buying. Yeah. So the Stamperia brush, actually, like, yeah, the Stamperia brushes are really great. You have them in different sizes. They are very, very cheap, but they are great to paint. They clean awesomely. I really love them. I think I have like 7 of them here because I love them. And they are really not expensive. I cover with transparent paper for the kitchen. Yeah, same. It's a miracle brush. Yeah, it's a miracle brush. Okie dokie. So let's dry this and make our layout. You see it dries very quickly, and I see I forgot some parts. Well, that doesn't matter for now because it's just about the technique. And I can always put in more later on. But as you did see, you can make castings out of A1 Creatives, but you can also stencil with it. And never ever throw anything away because you can make texture out of it. I will show you in a bit. Just need a little bit more, but it dries really, really quickly, and you see exactly how it dries. It becomes really matte of color. So let's put this aside and make our layouts. I'm searching for my wooden. I want to show you something from Fabrika Dekoro. You also have their pigments. They're like Lindy's pigments, but way cheaper, and they are great. Don't get distracted by the color, because when I got them, I was like, why did I order pink? I didn't. It's an umber color. It's a burnt umber. So the bottle looks like it's pink, but it's actually an umber color, and they have the most beautiful turquoises. You know, it's just, they're not expensive, and you can go a long way with them. And I just like this new brand. It is not a new brand, but it's new in Europe, I think. Sandra's Hobby Shop sells them. I don't know anywhere else for now, but love these. And you can just spray them with water, and they're awesome. And they go great on the A1CREATIVES too. Okay, as I was saying, I was looking for some wooden things I can put behind this, or under this actually. I can't find them. Oh, of course not. Let's do it different. I just put a mold under it. So, don't do this, it's way too expensive, but I can't find my wooden things under it, so just gonna make, you see, we're gonna make our layout. And we're gonna make it maybe different than the other one. I don't like everything to be exactly the same. So let's do this. Let's do this, That's great, right? It's texture. The scrapheap verkoopt ze ook. Oh. Nou, de scrapheap verkoopt ze ook. Okay, so here, this one. And let's put that one there. Something like this. Well, why not, right? Why not? Just put this a little bit higher. You like it like this? Well, I can show you how to paint, how to glue them, but I guess you already know. The glossy gel from Stamperia, or the heavy body gel from Pen Art. They are my favorites. So I'm really sure if I got this off, it is, if I glue them with this, it will never come off. That's what I did with this one, and it's just stuck. That's important, right? It's stuck. So let's see if I can demold my gears, because I can. Ha! Oh, that was too... You see, this is the black one we did before. But actually, I have to be sure a little bit broke off here, because I was too early, I guess. When they are like this, I will not demold them. I will wait until they are really, when I tick on it, it will be like this, like that. So that's what I would do, just to make sure that they are really, really dry. I don't know what time it is now. It is now not even an hour after we started. So let's say an hour and a quarter. It depends on your temperature in the house and all that kind of stuff, to make sure that it is dry. But really make sure that it makes this sound. Then you know it's really, really dry. So this one, just black, this one with the metallic, and then of course with the wax over there, wax. Well, do you have any questions? I have a delay, so I wait. You can't wait that long. Okay, let's put me back in the camera then. Hey guys. I can't wait that long. I know, honey. Oh. Duidelijk. That's great. Ja, je kunt er kleuren toevoegen. You can put the colors to A1, but be careful because not every color will work. I know the liquids from Finnabair, they will do great, but just 1 or 2 drops and that's enough. We have our own pigments and you can always mix pigments to make other colors. Loving the colors in the half-day range. Well, okay, that was it. So be sure, guys, you can stencil with it, you can make castings with it, you can do so much more. Just, if you have any questions, oil or paint? These are paints. Never put oil in it. Don't know what it's gonna do. So you can put in our liquids. We have like different colors. This is the white stone. You have like purple, red, blue, green. So you can make all the colors you like. Oh, nou dat is helemaal super, Sonja. Ben ik blij dat je het wel kunt verstaan. En als je vragen hebt, gewoon stellen. Want ik kan ze ook gewoon in het Nederlands beantwoorden. Dat is helemaal geen probleem. Doe het gewoon lekker dubbel. Maakt mij helemaal niet uit. Well, guys. Thank you so much for joining me just before Christmas. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas. And absolutely a healthy with capital healthy letters, New Year, and have fun, take care of yourself, and be kind to each other. Love you all. Bye bye.